Good evening, fellow collectors. July 30th, 2010. My 170-something video exposing forgeries on eBay on Coach's Corner auctions. You know, I wasn't going to do any videos for about for a few days because I've been doing a rash of videos. But every time I get a rash of nasty emails trying to get me to stop, it makes me want to do more videos. So that's why here I'm doing another video today on one eBay seller, skryeager. But before I do that, I want to answer some questions in regards to some of these emails I got. Why do you do these videos? Because it's wrong. What these sellers do is wrong. And if you're a buyer, most buyers don't have any idea what they're looking at when they buy autographs. One, eBay does not filter out forgeries on its auction site. Number two, go to Google, do a search on Operation Bullpen. Read the book by Kevin Nelson titled Operation Bullpen. eBay is rampant with fraud when it comes to autographs. Rampant. And half the problem of that is you buyers who buy this stuff. You people have no idea what you're buying. That's the problem. And why do I do it, really? Because I care. And nobody else does anything about it. That's why I used to write about forgeries. Now I have the opportunity to do. And all I get out of this is a lot of grief. But to me, it's worth it to let people know just how bad eBay is and just how many fraudulent buyers there are, sellers on eBay and dopey buyers there are. A couple months ago, we exposed the seller on here, HT Sports 9999, selling $30,000 in forgeries in 90 days. You know why? Stupid buyers. And that's not a rare occurrence. That is happening right now, today, every day on eBay. Now, eBay makes a ton of money on forgeries. Don't think for once, for 1 second, that eBay doesn't know about this. Of course they do. They make a ton of money on it. It's one of those buyer beware crap things. That's why I do these videos, to let people know what's really going on. Let's get started before I run out of time. And this one here is really pathetic. Some guy spent, this is from seller skryeager. Item number 1604-560-35637. I'm going to show you two photographs here. One is of the this actually is a Brett Favre, Reggie White signed photo. Some dopey buyer spent $300 on a forgery of Brett Favre with inscriptions and Reggie White. There's the Brett Favre, and here's the forgery of Reggie White. If this seller is watching this video, I urge you, if you want, send it to PSA or JSA. It'll be rejected. Get your money back. Even though you're a dopey buyer, I want you to get your money back. Not for you, but I want you to get that money back out of the seller's hands. Because you bought, evidently this buyer knows nothing about autographs. And I hope he doesn't call himself a Green Bay Packer autograph collector. Because if he did, he wouldn't have given these two crappy autographs a second look. $300 for that piece of crap. You know how hard it is to get Brett Favre to sign anything? Never mind adding inscriptions. How about some common sense, you buyers? Another Brett Favre forgery from seller skryeager. Item number 1504-68794-554. Spent $50 on that piece of crap with inscription. Yeah, right. If that really had an inscription, if that was really authentic, somebody would have picked it up, bought it, sent it to PSA, get it authenticated, flip it for $250. So, if you're a buyer, I want you to send this stuff to PSA or JSA. It'll be rejected, I guarantee it. Another dopey buyer thinks he got a Brett Favre signed jersey for $93. Item number 1604-5913-6939. And if I'm in a really hyper mood tonight, it's because these emails that I get sometimes make you really hyper and pissed off, and that's why I do these videos. And here we go. Wayne Gretzky forgery on a jersey, $152.50. Some buyer spent on that. Item number 1604-5396-9281. And the thing about this, people say, well, how come you think you're some experts? If you did, how come it doesn't, these other experts, don't they know better than you? You don't have to belong to a company to know autographs. I am an individual who knows. I study them. That's why I can do these videos. How about a Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson forgery? Somebody spent $107 on that piece of crap. Item number 1504-6650-0636. You'll see it much better on the eBay auction site with that item number. Again, another, Reggie White's autograph is really rare, super rare, yet this guy and his buddy TSSLV, and they both have the same COA, the sports scene, are selling these things like they're coming out of the item number right there, 1504-6539-0621. Spent $41 on that pathetic Reggie White autograph of a forgery from seller skryeager. LeBron James forgery. from seller skryeager. Item number 1504-597-61751. Somebody spent $200 on that piece of crap. These are not autograph collectors that buy this stuff. They are wannabe collectors. If I seem rude or nasty about that, I really don't care, because you people help to ruin the hobby when you buy this crap. Sidney Crosby, who doesn't sign jerseys. Another forgery from seller skryeager. Item number 1504-5820-9601, $131.49 for that bad forgery. And I do these videos because I care. And it's about time somebody really told the public what's going on with this stuff, and that you buyers, most of you wannabe collectors out there, you know, on your, whether it's at your office with a signed helmet, most of you own forgeries. All right. Another LeBron James forgery from seller skryeager. 102. Somebody thinks they really got 100 legitimate LeBron James signed jerseys for $102. I don't think so. 160-459-132-155. So some supplier sent this guy a LeBron James signed jersey for $50, and he made a $50 profit on that. You know, complete forgery. These guys, these sellers are really, really bad, good liars, because the saps on eBay believe it and buy this crap. You know, rare any type of Sean Taylor autograph is? Super rare. Look on eBay right now. There might be 10 PSA and JSC authenticated Sean Taylor autographs on eBay. They're super rare. Yet this guy and TSS LV, the other seller I exposed, have these coming out of their backside on a daily basis. Item number 1504-6649-1624, $91. A legitimate Sean Taylor, who passed away in 2007 in November, would sell for about maybe $500. They're super rare. You don't find them anywhere. Another Brett Favre forgery from seller skryeager. This is item number 1504-7332-8829. And it's live right now, and they're with inscriptions. Yeah, right. Brett Favre does not sign jerseys. And a Brett Favre photograph forgery with inscriptions. Yeah, right, from seller skryeager. It's live. 1604-6190-1401. And the reason I do these videos is I want these people, these sellers, to know that they can't hide behind eBay. People are watching them. I'll see you guys. Yes, I'm back. I got more time here to use, so I'm going to use it up. You know, the main thing about these videos, first of all, I'm not here to educate people about autographs. I'm not here for that. I'm here for one thing, to expose sellers for what they really are. And like I always say, eBay autograph buyers are not the sharpest tools in the shed, and you guys really are ruining the hobby by buying this crap, because really, most of you don't know what you're buying. Study your autographs. Do some common sense. Look at a guy's feedback. If you look at most of these sellers, you know what they do? They sell forgeries to finance their legitimate purposes. I found tons of sellers who do that. If you look in their feedback, and you look at their buying record, they're buying legitimate stuff, and you're financing them by buying their forgeries. This happens all the time on eBay. And, you know, you buyers, do you really think that one, I mean, and this happens, I mean, thousands of times a day on eBay, these, you know, like LeBron James, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Tiger Woods, these people have autograph contracts. They really can't sign a lot outside of the company. They do, because they have to appease the fans and everything else, but they really can't sign, you know, pricey items like basketballs and jerseys and helmets and football. That's for UDA, and they're like Brett Favre's got his own website where he sells autographed jerseys, helmets, and footballs, etc., etc. Brett Favre does not sign. Tom Brady does not sign. Sidney Crosby. These guys hardly ever sign. Yet these sellers have hundreds and hundreds of items of like LeBron James on jerseys, basketballs. It doesn't happen. You buyers have got to learn to use some common sense. The guy that bought the Brett Favre and Reggie White signed photo with inscriptions, $300 for that piece of crap of forgery. I hope you send it in to PSA or JSA, get your money back. And I'm not here for you to get your money back for you. I want you to get that money back out of the seller's hands. Because these guys think they can hide around eBay's moat. And eBay makes a ton of money on this stuff. They don't go out of their way to take care of these bad sellers. Believe me, they don't. They don't do it, or else these guys wouldn't be on there selling this crap. Okay? So come on, you buyers. Start using some common sense.